Hey YouTube, Stampede 19 here. When installing the tape mod, you have to disconnect the front module. By doing that, you also have to disconnect the linkage for the steering. If your steering is working properly, you only need to remove either this screw or this screw. In effect, disconnecting the linkage from the chassis or the steering servo and the module, the front diff. Okay? If you pull this screw out, you're throwing your steering off. You'll never get it centered again. You're going to have to recenter it. In this video, I'm going to show you that if your steering is screwed up, this is the screw you're going to need to take off, and I'll show you how to recenter your servo. Okay, for demonstration purposes, I've deliberately changed my steering to be off. I don't know if you can tell, but my steering's completely turned to one side. Okay? I've centered or zeroed out my radio. I'm not going to show you the Traxxas radio because I don't have one. This is the Platinum Edition. I use a Spectrum 2.4 gigahertz radio. Same principle. You want to make sure your radio's on and your steering is set to 0 or the middle of the trims on your radios. Okay, in my case 0. Okay, and you'll see I've deliberately thrown the steering out of whack. Some of you have had this problem. Now, as far as the radio and the servo is concerned, the servo and the radio are centered. So what you want to do is you want to remove that screw. Okay, battery's on, the car itself is running. Okay, see, it's fighting me right now. So basically you want to remove the screw from the servo and you want to disconnect it. Now the front wheels are free to turn. But that servo, your servo, let me see if I can zoom in there for you. The servo is centered. I don't know if you can see or hear that. That's where the servo wants to be centered as far as the radio is concerned. So the radio's got that set now. Now we need to get the wheels set. Understand this is not an exact science. Nobody is going to, get this perfect the first time. But you want to get your wheels in a position where you believe by eye that it's centered. And once you have that position, you then lift this on and you fix it onto the servo. That's it. It's that simple. These wheels are centered. May not be exact. You may have to move your trim a little bit now to get the wheels in the exact spot you want them in. Alright, but that's pretty much centered with this vehicle. If you want to get it better than that, you're going to need to make adjustments on this link. I don't recommend it. Get it as close as you can, and then trim it out with your radio. Okay? You want to put that screw back, and you're good to go. Now let's take a look. Looks pretty good. I kind of like it right about there. And there you have it. You've now got a centered vehicle. Let me know if this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, next time you need to take your front end off to do any diff changes, you want to remove this screw or this screw. If your steering is centered and you got it running the way you want, never remove the horn. Once you remove the horn, the alignment between the horn, the link, and the front wheels is now off to the head of the servo. And you're going to have to recenter it again. Alright? Enjoy.